Hi everyone. So um, I'm back with another video. So let me just talk about this week. This week has been hectic. So I had some submissions to do this week. So I had to work on some assignments, finish up some assignments. Some I only started this week, even though they were due this week. And yeah, it was tough because I also had some group activities, some group assignments to complete. And since it's COVID, people are in different places. We're not all back in Kimberley yet. So we had to meet online. So this meant having to discuss, having to log onto Teams, Microsoft Teams, and then do our work there. But now, unlike when we're sitting together physically and doing work together, I feel that it's much more harder to do group works um, online because you have to consider things like data. Some other students don't have data yet and they're struggling with connectivity, so it was hard because we had to, yeah, under all those circumstances, we still had to meet and complete our work, which we managed. Guys, I had a hectic week. I was so tired. And so let me tell you the story. Here goes. Here comes the downside of having to parent alone. Everything runs smoothly when I wake up, prepare her for crash, go drop her off at crash, then I get back and work on my assignments or whatever I'll be having, and then go pick her up at crash. So yesterday, today is Friday, right? Yeah, today is Friday. So yesterday, Thursday, took her to crash, and then I had some work to do, some group assignments to work on. I saw that it was getting late and time for picking her up. It was almost time for me to pick her up, but we still had much to discuss with my group. I texted a friend, I actually called a friend and asked her to pick her up. But guys, there was a mix up with the times and everything. She thought I said she should pick her up at 5:30 instead of 4:30. So here am I, busy, concentrating and working hard. A call comes in from the daycare and she hasn't been picked up. It is 5:15. So the daycare closes at 5. So I had to rush over. I had to drop everything I was doing and rush over, go pick her up. And my girl was angry at me because she was the only kid left at crash. Mommy, you're late, and all the other kids are gone. I was bored and blah blah blah. Guys, that's the downside of parenting alone. The downside of parenting alone is that you don't have any backup. So it's only the two of us staying together, obviously. So I have to drop her off. I have to pick her up. I have to literally do everything myself. So when I have a lot of work to do, like I was talking about my teaching practice next month, I don't know how I'm going to handle that because I have to literally split myself between parenting and my studies because I'm gonna have to be at wherever the transportation to the schools will be picking us up. I'm, I'm gonna have to be there, say 7:15, 6:30ish, and her daycare only opens at 7. So yeah, that's one of the challenges you face when you're parenting alone, and I can't afford a nanny, so I can't say no. I can get her a nanny or somebody to help around when I'm preparing for my teaching practice. Then they can look after her, take her to crash, go pick her up. So I have to literally do everything by myself. I have to make sure she's bathed. I have to make sure her lunchbox is packed, and I have to make sure she gets to daycare, and I also get to my teaching practice. So yeah, um, I'm really stressed about next month. I really am stressed. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I know, but I'm hoping that a plan will come up because it always comes up. Yeah. So yeah, nothing much happened besides that. And like I said, like I promised you guys a video. I think this coming week I'll try just shooting some clips during the day, and then I'll put everything together and just upload. Maybe prepare a video for our morning routine. When we wake up, we usually wake up at 6. I bath her, dress her, feed her, make sure she's ready for crash. I drop her off for crash. I drop her off at crash. I just get dressed and then drop her off at crash. And then I have to come back. And then, hey, we're still waiting, guys. So our allowances aren't in yet, which means, yeah, we still have to go eat at campus. So after I've dropped her off at daycare, I go to campus. I pick up my breakfast, and then I come to the house. That's when I take my shower. And oh, guys, issues with the electricity, so I have to keep the geyser off most of the time. But I shower in the main house, and then I have my breakfast. Then I attend classes if I have classes, and do some work, get some work done, and then it's lunchtime again. Off to campus again to pick up lunch, and then I come back again to the house and eat, and then do whatever I'm doing. And then when it's yeah, I usually go pick her up at around 20 to 5, and then I go pick her up from crash. And then depending on my budget, because this month my budget has been tight. I can't lie. My budget for April has been real tight, so I didn't really have enough. I didn't really have enough groceries, so we still have to go eat at campus, which is a drag because firstly it's um we're still under COVID regulations. We still have to follow the regulations for COVID, meaning my daughter won't be allowed at the campus at the university. So this is a tough one. So I had to speak with one of the SRC members, and then he arranged with the people from the kitchen and the security guards at the door to let them know that I'll be coming by to get my supper, and then yeah, I'm coming with my daughter. So they usually allow me to enter, and then how it works is there's usually a queue, but then how it works is I'm not allowed to queue, so I just go through with her, pick up the food, and leave, so that I can spend the shortest time as possible at the cafeteria. So I just walk in, pick up the food, and then go out. Yeah. So that's but then it's a drag because when the shift that was there, the shift that was there when the first time I was allowed in, and the guy from the SRC explained to them my situation. When they now went off and another shift came in, it was again the same procedure. We had to wait there for a long time, about 20 minutes, and then they made calls, and they called the control room, and then I don't know who else was called, and then they had to make calls, and then we were let in. And then the same thing happened again when we went back again. Um, the previous shift forgot to hand over, and when they were handing over, they forgot to tell the other shift that look, I'll be coming to pick up food. So it was I ended up feeling like guys, I could just go sleep on an empty stomach. And then again, now there's the kitchen stuff. Um, well, obviously they will dish for only for me because I'm the student. But now here's my dilemma. I'm living with my daughter, and we have to eat together. So most of the days for supper, I don't get full. So I usually eat the breakfast, I eat the lunch, and then the supper I will feed my daughter, and then I'll eat whatever is left when she's done eating. So yeah, and then this other one like, and then people will ask, I know, it's obviously people will want to know why there's a kid there and stuff like that. And then some people ask me, one of the ladies working there at the security asked me, no, why are you with your daughter? And I explained to her that I'm living with her and stuff like that. But then one thing that upset me, this man, he also works, this guy works there. He works, I think he works with a catering company. It was the question. Okay, it was the way he asked the question. Because I don't have a problem with people asking me, because obviously people will be curious. They'll be wondering how or why am I there with my daughter. And then I explained to them, no, I'm living with my daughter. I I've been living with her. It's my third year now that I'm living with her, because I don't have anybody to look after her when I'm at university. Hence, I came with her. So you'll find people, yeah, asking such questions. But now this guy was like, I don't know, I can't really translate this straight to English. But then he was like in Setswana, for those who understand Setswana, he was like, "E le gore ngwana o diregileng, o sa mo tlogele ko gae." Let me try to interpret this into English. Um, he was like, "E le gore ngwana o diregileng," but the way he asked the question, so it's almost like, what's so special about this child? Or yeah, what's so special about this child that you don't leave her at home? Just like that. I was actually a bit upset. I don't even know if he heard me when I replied. I just told him, um not all of us are blessed enough to have, or not all of us are lucky enough to have mothers at home to look after our kids. But I was upset. It really got to me that for a few days after that, when it was time for me to go to campus and get food, I would just want to, I just want to stay and just eat whatever I have, even if it's not much, just as long as my daughter has eaten, because I felt that no, yeah. So that's that. But otherwise, yeah. And then the other thing is, yeah, the dishing. They obviously dish up just for me, and then you find that no, the rules are we can't dish 3 spoons of rice. We're only allowed to dish 2 spoons, and then you find that 2 spoons is probably the amount that my daughter eats. I'm still trying to figure out, to understand how other students who live at race, how the students who live at race are dealing with this, because personally, yeah, I might look small, but when I dish for myself, I don't dish 2 spoons of rice, guys. No. So I wonder, but with people living off campus, at least you can make a plan. You can maybe have some bread and fry some eggs and eat that a little later when you're hungry. But then students staying at the rest, they don't have stoves and whatnot, so they cannot cook for themselves. So once they've had that little food, it's all they have for the whole night. And then, and mind you, we have supper at around from 5 till 7. So then you have to study and work on assignments and whatnot. So I can only imagine when it reaches to this time around 10, around 11, how they are feeling, if that food sustains them that long. Yeah. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to. Things are getting real this year. Like, it's getting really complicated. The workload is a lot. I'm feeling it, and but I just need to keep pushing. Just need to keep pushing. I need to schedule my things accordingly, even if it means working through the night. I'll have to work through the night and just make sure I complete my work and hand in my work in time. And God willing, this year will be a success. like the others, like all the other previous years. So yeah. Um, and also I'm kind of a bit not worried, but scared because I feel that I've already adapted to this living, waking up, taking my daughter to crash, getting back to my books and stuff like that. But then next year, I feel that that's when the real test will begin because I'll be working, I'll be teaching. That means I'll be having marking to do and lesson preparations and whatnot. And then she will also be starting school, so I will have to help her with make sure she does her homeworks and whatnot. So yeah, she's gonna get real. Yeah, but for now, guys, I think yeah, that's what's up. Um, Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, guys, share with your friends, and please interact. Tell me what you want to know. Tell me what you want me to shoot. Like I said, I'll try shooting maybe our morning routine or just the whole day. Just take a few clips of what we do the whole day, like how my day unfolds. Like I'll take some pictures, some videos. I mean, some clips in the morning on our way to her daycare because I walk her there and I pick her up. We walk to the daycare because not far from where we live in, and then I'll do some clips of my daily routine once she's at crash, and then I'll I'll also take a few clips of the routine we have when she gets from crash. We don't really have a set routine for when she gets from crash, but usually it's she gets from crash, I feed her, make sure she eats, and then she gets to play. Excuse me. I'm so exhausted. And then she gets to play or watch cartoons. And then at around 8, I bath her and then I put her to sleep. But believe me, sometimes she sleeps at 10. Yeah. On a school week, I know I need to work on that. I need to work on on her sleep routine because unlike at daycare, when she starts school next year, they won't have nap time and whatnot. So I need to work a routine that will ensure that she's not tired when she's at school. Yeah. Okay, guys, bye. I'll post another video. Hopefully, it will be the one with the routine, like I promised. So, yeah, till next time, then. Bye, guys.